Hey everybody! So excited that you guys are in this group. I can't even tell you how hard we worked, Alicia, Christine, and myself, to just put together this group of just amazing content and give you some knowledge and a different skill set to really push your business forward. And for those who don't know me, I'm Danielle. I live on Long Island. I'm 41, and my husband Eric and I have been married almost 11 years. We have three beautiful children. Jake is 9, and the twins are 5, Joshua and Julia. And I work full-time as a speech therapist for Nassau BOCES, and the kids are from 8 to 21, and they have moderate to severe developmental disabilities like autism and Down syndrome, and they have a lot of behavioral issues on top of it. So just a little bit about how I started with Beachbody. Back in July of 2014, the twins were about a little over 2.5, and I was so heavy. I was about 190 pounds. I was exhausted all the time. I thought I was eating healthy and in the right portions, but I wasn't moving, I wasn't losing weight, I wasn't exercising, I was just constantly exhausted. I have vasovagal syncope, which is basically I pass out. Like when you get up and you get dizzy, like a little lightheaded because you got out of bed too quickly, when that happens, your vagus nerve works to bring you back to a homeostatic state. And for me, when my vagus nerve starts to go, it goes overdrive and I pass out. And those who have vasovagal syncope, they pass out for different reasons. Mine happens to be triggered by stomach issues and jumping, like cardio. So I was literally afraid to work out. I had been in gyms in the past where I've had the symptoms. I've had to sit down, I'd have to put my feet up, and it's very embarrassing and it's very scary. So I was so afraid to start anything. And my family was all on vacation in July of 2014 in Ocean City, and my sister and brother-in-law were doing T25. And I watched them do it, and I was like, no way in hell can I do this. So I actually felt even more discouraged than before and honestly depressed. I was crying every day when I got dressed. I hated going out for social occasions. If it was just a dinner where I could hide behind the table, it was fine. But if it involved like a happy hour or a party, I was just like avoiding it at all costs. So one morning I woke up early, I saw the 21-Day Fix infomercial, and I said, what do I have to lose? Either I send it back or it sits on the shelf with every other program. So I ordered the 21-Day Fix, and it took a few days for me to open it because, again, I was afraid. But once I opened it and I put the DVD in, I started with the first exercise. For those who know it, it's surrenders. I couldn't get down, I couldn't get up. I needed the couch to push me up and down. And I went to the DVD player because I was like, who the hell am I kidding? I can't do this. And as I went to push stop, something clicked in my head, and it was like, no, just keep going, just do it. You're at this point, like, you have to just do it. And I turned back around and I completed it, and then I did it the next day and the next day and the next day, and honestly, I never turned back. When I started Shakeology in August, that's when I really felt everything come together. And my husband started drinking it, and I learned how to eat properly, and I realized I was eating a lot of good foods, but in the wrong portions, and I wasn't eating enough, actually. And when I was eating, it was not in the right amount. So Beachbody completely saved me. I've lost over 40 pounds. I love working out. I cannot even tell you that it is a part of my daily routine. It is a part of my life. It's something I feel like I cannot live without. And for me to actually say that, it just blows me away. I still can't believe that I'm into fitness, because even at my most athletic state back in high school, I wasn't into working out, So and then in September, my coach asked me to coach, And I said, are you kidding me? There's no way. I have so much on my plate. No way. And she said, well, just do it for the discount. And within a week, I fell in love with it. And I knew that this was my bigger purpose in life. I love my job, but I knew this is what I needed to do. And in one of the groups like this, I actually rank advanced to diamond. So it took me a few months from the time I started. I became Emerald pretty much right away because I signed up my husband, and a coworker wanted to sign up for the discount on Shakeology, and I became Emerald pretty quickly. But getting to diamond was a little hard for me initially. But when I was in a group like this, I just went for it. I gave all my effort, and I was diamond within that group. I just made a goal for myself, and I pushed until I got it. I am now 1-star lifetime diamond. I love my team. I run my team calls. We get together for the holidays. Those are around to us. And I absolutely adore every single person that I'm privileged to have to work with. And I get to pick who I want. Like, that's awesome. So when I talk about feeling good about yourself, and when I talk about pride, Beachbody comes to mind. Because without Beachbody, I didn't know what this was. I didn't know what this feeling of being alive was. Like, everything I wanted in my life, my husband, my kids, a job that I loved, you know, looking on the outside in, you would think I had perfection. But I just couldn't stand myself. I knew I was meant for something more. I knew I was meant for something better. And I love helping people. I love seeing people get results and saying, you know, because of you, I started. Because of you, I didn't give up. Because of you, I am where I am today. It just makes me feel so good. And there's so much opportunity in this business. Those top coaches that you see and follow, they're just like us. They have struggles. They have, sorry, there's a gnat. They have stories from their background where it was really, really hard for them. They were broke. They were addicted to something. And, you know, they came from a hard place, a lot of them. So, and others are just like stories like us. They just started because they love the products, and, you know, they succeeded. And they succeeded because of the work they put in. It's not luck. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the work. So I hope that you find this group extremely helpful. And as Alicia said, you know, we do expect participation. We expect you to be present in this group. The assignments will not be hard. They may be a little bit difficult to put yourself out there a little bit and things like that, but as it goes on, you're going to see it gets so much easier. So we hope that through this group that you build confidence, that you build your business, and that you just enjoy every day that we get to spend together over the next 3 weeks. All right, so I look forward to it, and I hope you have an amazing, amazing weekend.